What's good, Ascendants, and those of you who are new, I am OMA, one who may ascend, conscious trap metal recording artist. Here on our YouTube channel, you can expect exclusive content, some music, freestyles, vlogs, exclusive behind the scenes, so make sure you turn on your post notifications, subscribe, like, comment, share. This is community, this is about family, this is about all of us. Stay tuned, the best is yet to come. We're going all the way up, eyes to the sky.
Why do you feel like people learn the hard way instead of
First of all,
like
we're assuming that people learn the hard way.
huh?
Sometimes people don't learn the hard way.
For example, like there's some people that don't learn from books but learn from experience.
Oh yeah.
And do you feel like that has to do with being stubborn? Or stubborn?
Not all the time though.
No.
Yes. Okay. So there are a couple of possibilities, right? So either you can learn or you can't learn, right? So that's the first step of possibility, right? In the event that you can't learn, I'm assuming that you've been like incapacitated or you have a mental disability of some sort, right? I'm not trying to be funny, like it's just honest, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't learn, right?
Yeah.
You have a mental disability or a block or something there. Whether it's like it could be like shit trauma, or something like that that's preventing you from learning, right? So there's that. That's the first step. Either you can learn or you can't learn, right? Now, once you can learn and you still choose not to adjust your behavior, stubbornness, yes, is a possibility or a factor involved. Yeah. I wouldn't say that's the only thing, maybe the biggest thing, or the most relevant or important, you know? So, like, yeah, you have to cross that bridge first. You can or can't learn. And once you can learn, then, and you still choose not to adjust, like, stubbornness is probably the biggest factor, I would say, involved. That's just my personal take or experience, Not to say it's right or wrong, but I feel like that's relevant. Something is holding everybody back from getting to the next level. Everybody, right? And the more honest we are with ourselves and transparent, the more likely we'll be able to advance beyond that. Now if we're not able to, then that's where that either you can or can't learn comes into play. You feel me?
Some people don't learn from like you saying it, like you telling me, oh, don't go there because blah 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 blah. Now I don't believe you. I'm gonna go and learn the hard way.
Right.
And I'm like, oh shit, okay, I believe you now. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm like that most of the time. Like, I don't know. So I feel like, I don't know if it's stubbornness or I don't know if it has to do with being a visual learner.
That could be too.
Yeah, because I'm a visual learner,
And I feel like that's more effective. But like what we talked about earlier, probably before the cameras were rolling, like being a visual learner for all of your life, you're gonna have to experience so much more life. Assuming that you have somewhere that you want to be, right? That you have a goal that you want to get to, to experience everything that you could possibly go through and not listen to other people who have been in that situation, there has to be like two scenarios. Either you need more life, to live, or you're not going to make it to where you want to be. That's why book smarts is important, and not just book smarts, but like other people's knowledge and information and experience. That's why that's important. But at the same time, I'll say too, you can't have conflicting information or values or conflicting book smarts, like, because that's one of I've heard. I don't know. And this is me. This is the example of me getting conflicting information. I've heard two sides of the coin. I've heard on one hand, people who aren't as smart are more successful.
That aren't smart
Yeah.
are more successful.
Yeah. I've also heard that people who are smart are more successful. I don't know which one to believe, but I'm leaning more towards the people that aren't smart are more successful.
Aren't?
Yeah.
Aren't smart.
And I'll tell you why I believe that, because they don't have conflicting data or information. Like they learn from experience. Like so many people like that are quote unquote successful, you know, they'll do things to try it out, you know, and they'll learn by experience instead of absorbing and taking in all of the information before they make a decision, you know, and that could be good or bad, you know, but it does something, you know, it gets you that experience. Like imagine if you want to go swimming, right? And instead of going swimming, you just listen to what other people say about going swimming, right? And that's all you ever do. And you never to decide for yourself to actually try it, give it a try, and go swimming. You just listen to what a whole bunch of people said. Now you're just collecting a whole bunch of information that you may or may not need, you know, that you may or may not use. People are telling you, oh, I like swimming. Oh, I don't like swimming. Oh, do this. Oh, do this. Oh, don't do that, you know, instead of actually doing it for yourself. You're never going to jump, you know, you're never going to take that leap, you know, to actually swim for yourself. You're never going to experience that. You're just going to live by through other people's experience, you know. So there is that. There is, on the other hand, you don't listen to anybody. You just go in there and do it yourself. Well, now you have two possibilities.